Today, 21 institutes have come from France to meet with Hyderabad students and talk with them about their master's degree programs, PhD programs, bachelor's programs, and find out whether they suit each other. So these institutes specialize in management, engineering, hospitality management, pure sciences. The entire gamut of disciplines is covered, and we have some of the best ranking institutions in Europe and the world for management, and the response has been very strong in Hyderabad. We have about nearly 300 students who registered for this event. So we're very excited about it, yes, to meet with the institutes. We have an office in Hyderabad at the Alliance Française. The office is called Campus France, with a counselor, Vasuda, who was there with us just a minute ago. And Vasuda is here to answer the students' questions, help them through their admissions process, visa application process, and give all the necessary advice about where and what to study in France according to one's ability, aspirations, and career plans. You no longer need to speak French to study in France. The past 10 years, French institutions have internationalized very, very rapidly, and about 800 master's degree programs are now taught in English. In some of our best universities, like Sciences Po Paris or HEC, who's present today, about 50% of the student body is international, i.e. not French, and 50% of the faculty as well. It's even higher with HEC. So studying in France gives you exposure to the world at large, and to Europe, of course. It's not only about France anymore. Academic specialties are taught. I can't think of one subject that is not taught in France. Even Sanskrit is taught in France, so you can come to France and learn Sanskrit. You just need to take an appointment with Vasuda if you have no idea, and she can narrow down with you a number of fields and areas and the right school for you, also depending on your financial means, because you don't need to some tuition fees in the major public universities are very low. So if you speak French, you don't even need to pay any tuition fees. But this is true for French students and also for international students. We don't discriminate. Maybe one of the challenges we face is that students in India have long been looking towards the US and to Britain. But of late, the new British visa regulations have discouraged many people of going there. Also a number of scandals at universities that were not what they promised to be. And so I think also that a European experience is something that many Indian students want to have now to differentiate themselves. So France is the right country for that. There are many French companies that invest heavily in India. So if you're an Indian graduate with a French degree, you have your professional prospects in India are very high. So just as they are in France, because you can stay on in France to look for a permanent position. You can prolong your stay for 1 year after you get your master's degree. Also, if you want to, as a gesture towards Indian alumni with a French education, our ambassador in July 2013 decided to grant 5-year circulation visas, that is 5-year tourist or business visas, for all Indian holders of a master's degree or a PhD from a French institute. Say that France is the third country internationally for its international student population, so we're not a provincial country. We know how to welcome and involve a large foreign student population. I think recent surveys carried by the French Ministry of Foreign Affairs show that I think the rate is about 97% of foreign students declare that they are either happy or very happy with their French education once they're done. So I think France is there for you and there for India. So you should consider an appointment with Vasuda at the Campus France office.